Nutsy the squirrel was a creature of impulse. He loved acorns, loved them. When autumn arrived, painting the forest in fiery hues, Nutsy spent his days scampering among the oak trees, his tiny paws stuffing acorns into his cheek pouches. Unlike his siblings, who diligently buried their treasures for the winter, Nutsy preferred immediate gratification. Each acorn was a tiny, delicious reward, consumed on the spot, leaving a trail of discarded shells in his wake. His family watched him with a mixture of amusement and concern, their own stores growing steadily larger. Nutsy, you'll regret this, his sister, Hazel, warned, her cheeks bulging with acorns. Nutsy simply chuckled, his mouth full of the sweet, nutty goodness. Winter's a long way off, he chirped, stuffing another acorn into his mouth. Plenty of time for saving then. The days grew shorter, the air crisper. The leaves, once vibrant, turned brown and fell, blanketing the forest floor. Nutsy, still enjoying the bounty of the late autumn, continued his carefree existence. He even teased his siblings, who were now diligently checking their stores. "Looks like you're all working hard," he'd squeak, munching on a particularly large acorn. The other squirrels simply shook their heads, their worry growing with each passing day. Then, the first snow fell. The forest transformed into a wonderland of white. But for Nutsy, it was a chilling reality. The ground was hard and frozen, the trees were barren. And Nutsy, he had nothing. His once abundant supply of acorns had vanished, consumed long ago. Panic set in. He searched frantically, his tiny claws digging into the icy earth, but found nothing. Hunger gnawed at his belly, a sharp, insistent pain. He watched his family, warm and safe in their burrows, their winter stores providing sustenance. He saw the kindness in their eyes as they offered him a few meager acorns. He accepted them, his pride swallowed by his desperation. That winter was harsh. Nutsy learned the hard way about the importance of planning and foresight. He spent his days shivering in the cold, his stomach aching, regretting every acorn he devoured without a thought for the future. He watched as his siblings, well-fed and content, prepared for the spring. He vowed that next autumn would be different. He would gather, he would store, he would learn from his mistakes. The lesson, etched in the bitter cold and gnawing hunger, was unforgettable. When the first buds of spring appeared, Nutsy, thinner but wiser, began to prepare for the next autumn, his new understanding as firm as the roots of the ancient oak trees that surrounded him.